Very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Chad Green comes on now.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than one strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And he deals. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering upstairs. The shortstop takes the ball. Kicks and fires. Goes the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. A big first out here in the
yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. The Brewers trailing by 2 here, the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Sanchez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Outside low, now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. This is off the inside, and it's 3-0. Garrett Mitchell in the on-deck circle. Here's a 3-0. That's through there for a strike. Popped up. Bichette settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and they still trail. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joel Payamps.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Wood stands in now, looks at that one inside. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby getting loose out there. McGill getting cranked up as well. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Chourio pulls it down, and there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho, 1 for 3.
Varsho.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Next offering is outside. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Right center field. Chourio puts it away, and that'll do it.
The sidewalk turns from Houston to New York, writing words of fine talk from LA to Newport, walking home from school and walking the ball courts. And here's and recounts tales told by all.
Bottom of the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
The center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different. Got here.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jake Bauers.
Next for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch swinging.
Gonna really need to
0-1
hang
to
in
count.
there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. 0-2
No ball,
now.
2
This
strikes.
guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead
Ball,
of
that
just
pitch is up.
weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-2. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute
No
missile,
matter.
and it almost
Two.
becomes self-defense
Second
as the
baseman.
fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And it remains Trevor McGill taking over on the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
The pitch. That one out to right. Under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball.
Now
Just
batting,
barely missed
the
it.
third baseman,
Man, this guy was ready to
Ernie
hit.
Ernie Clement will hit next. And that one sliced foul. McGill in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And
Inside,
misses
ball 1.
inside. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Just
that's
off
off the
the
plate.
outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Popped up. In position. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs,
Now
base is
batting,
empty.
right
Addison
fielder.
Barger
Addison
next up for the Blue Jays.
Barger.
And takes low for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Hard hit left side. Thomas the throw to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3. Back here at American Family Field. And here is
The left
Sal
fielder.
Fraley. Felix Bautista on a pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Remember him and Jag used to control the parties.
And here it comes.
Ball, that
Just
pitch is
missed.
out.
That's down and in. Right-hander kick steals.
Hey!
Pitch is in there. It's 2-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's to third. 1 and second.
Out.
A double play. That might send some folks towards the exits. 2 gone.
Now
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So last chance for the Brewers. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Next for the Brewers, Willy Adames. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The tying run at the plate.
2-0.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering misses. Now 3-1.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
First and second, 2 outs. Joseph Ortiz digs in now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
0-1's the count.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
So the tying run at second. Ground ball up the middle. Escobar. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the Brewers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at American Family Field, 41,900.
Here in Milwaukee, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Tobias Myers. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Bo Bichette leading things off and takes a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, James Wood.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
James Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air out to center. Perkins under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Milwaukee, today's starting pitcher, Ricky Titan. What do you have on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now here is Garrett Mitchell. And a pitch. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that one out front that time.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
And the slider just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's in there. Strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground to short. It's through for a hit. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down. Willie Adames stands in. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. But 1 run is in to score. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Jake.
So 2 on with 2 away. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 2 and the Jays nothing. Here's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. Myers back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made any time you're at the plate.
And here is CJ. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Outside. And the count is 1-1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
1 out, base is empty. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said.
Full count.
Good eye right there. Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. The Brewers up by 2 here at the top of the second. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone, and it's 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work. Bottom of the second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Blake Perkins.
The center fielder,
The pitch.
Perkins.
Ball 1 there. Late on that fastball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
3-1 now. That clips the corner.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders,
No ball.
have to think about
One
that
strike.
runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Ground ball left side. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The batter, number 10.
So the lineup flips
Second
over.
baseman.
Sal Frelick now at the plate. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Mitch batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That
Ball 1.
misses the zone. 1
One
and
ball.
1.
One strike.
And
2-1.
another ball.
Ball.
And that's outside. 3 and 1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. And ball
Ball
4
Take your
to a
base.
board.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Yelich stands in now and
0-1.
watches strike 1. In the air. And that will fall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Ball.
First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're back.
Leading off
All
the
set for the start of the inning. And now for the J.
Clement.
And the right-hander back to work. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Next to hit, Alejandro
The
Kirk.
catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Fouled off left side. Kirk, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Outside low, and that's ball
1-1.
The Brewers leading by 3 here in the second game of the series. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And it just...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. To third. Fires across the diamond, and Bichette is retired. Out number 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Willy Adames. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And now the lefty. That one misses. 3-0. And there's the automatic. And a 3-1 on the way. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. He was walked intentionally his first time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Jake Bauers. Just missed. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. To first, and he beats it.
Tough play and a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time of the transfer made all the difference.
Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Got him up to the heater. Brewers straight. Back here at American Family Field. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, James Wood. And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1.
Guerrero Jr.
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Out to short. Adames tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Buxton in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Perkins raging back towards the wall. makes the catch up against the wall. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's down and away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick.
No.
Just missed.
1-0.
That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Fly ball down the line. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Ball
And the
1.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Out there to center. Varsho moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, C.J. Cron. Myers back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. And that's outside. Off the plate, ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Corrals it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Christian Yelich. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him looking. One away. Here's a big power threat. Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Outside corner. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Willy Adames. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
3-1.
And that's
the ball. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New arm out of the bullpen, Dylan Tate.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Sanchez in the box now, no balls and a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And the 0-1.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike. No.
And that one is inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chopped out towards short. Bichette. And the inning is over. Strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. Top of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to. He's already homered here in this one. Wagner, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And now the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. At the belt and fires. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
That's a laser base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. So up next for Toronto, James Wood. A little out front there as he swings through it. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Joel Payamps up and throwing. Ashby also throwing. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the second game of the series.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That's inside.
2-2.
Now.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And fouled off. Wagner on third. Bichette at first. 2 out of the inning. And it skips into dirt. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Late with the swing there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground to third, Clement. Whips it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Down to third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. First pitch just misses. Here's a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one pushed foul. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Milwaukee. On the mound now, Aaron Ashby.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
As the lefty gets to work. Buxton leading things off and takes a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And a pitch. And that just misses.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next offering is down low.
Full count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Varsho stands in now and watches strike one. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So they turn things over to the righty, Trevor McGill.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Now a chance for Ernie Clement.
That's the ball.
Outside low. 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good compliment.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. And it ties it up. It's 3-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Yelich settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the last half of the seventh. And now the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. New pitcher now for the Jays, Brad Hand. He's been so good against lefties. Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Yelich in the box now. Takes strike one. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom of the seventh.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth. Get back on track. His team needs it.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 3. There's a strike. Back safely. The pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul. And now 1-2. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And there's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. All he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
The shortstop takes the ball.
In this situation, the batter's to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one the other way. Off balance feet, there's one. Gary Sanchez at the plate. 1 for 2.
Gary Sanchez.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No strike.
And a good eye there. Kicks and fires. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Goes down looking. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Hudson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the second baseman, Will Wagner. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Escobar.
The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike. That's inside, and it's 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball. Bo Bichette waiting to hit for Toronto. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
On the ground, Fraley throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. High fly ball out to center field. Perkins makes the catch, and that'll do it. Staying in the game on defense, Eduardo Escobar. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. So now the DH spot, Jake Bauers. Brian Abreu into the game.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
No, that's the ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all.
Yep.
They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And another ball.
Full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Blake Perkins getting ready to hit. Just
too
missed.
low.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, left field. On his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. In the air, right field. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. Back here at American Family Field. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he deals. Late swing, fouled off. Kicks and deals. Not
1-1.
close with that one. And the count even 1-1. Righty delivers. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's Byron Buxton. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines.
No ball.
A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Now it's the DH, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next pitch is outside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. In the air, center field. And there's 2 down. One out left for the Blue Jays. Stepping in, Dalton Varsho. Now fly ball to right center. Mitchell going after it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers strand the tying run on base to win it.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at American Family Field, 41,900. The Brewers.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee. Just about set to go. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Aaron Civale. And Siggy, he likes pitching at home.
No, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has.
Leading
The
off
fans
the
expect it,
afternoon for
and I think
Toronto,
everyone around here
the
knows that
shortstop,
he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And a pitch. Bo Bichette, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike
No
one.
balls, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ernie Clement.
And Boog, he brings a big bat to this lineup. He's on pace to hit more than 40 home runs this year, and that's a guy where if it's more than a couple of games without a dinger, guys are wondering what's going on. You're so used to seeing him around the bases. You put a guy like this in the middle of the lineup and just put it on autopilot. Big-time hitter, always a ton of fun to watch.
Batting
2
third,
outs, base is
the
empty.
designated hitter,
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Way
That's the
high.
ball.
Wouldn't
Nope,
chase that
ball.
time. 2 outs,
balls,
base
no
is
strikes.
empty. And
No,
another
that's
ball. Byron Buxton up next. That
Yeah.
clips the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch
Ball
is
4, take your base.
devastating.
Inside ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man aboard. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Just
Nope, ball.
missed. Well struck right field. Chourio going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Always feels good when you come
That's
through
it.
and get your team on the
The first
board
baseman.
first. You hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And here is C.J. Cron. Right now third in the American League in RBIs. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and that's ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Check
Yeah.
swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 and 2 is the count.
Right-hander kick steals. In the air, out towards left center. Frelick has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that is that. RBI triple for the Jays this inning. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starter in this one, James Cabrillo. What's the scouting report?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him
1-0.
more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Next offering in there for a strike. And
1-1.
1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2
So far, all
strikes.
we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Upstairs.
the ball.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Sal Frelick, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Blue Jays up by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Willy Adames.
Yeah, and just 1 hit in the series coming in. So this pitching staff has really had his number. I'm sure he's maybe a little frustrated about it too. So we'll see if the trend continues or if he brings a little extra fire to the plate. Yeah, I know you like.
Over to Bichette. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move to the 2nd in Milwaukee. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Brewers nothing. Top of the 2nd, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton
Savali back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
To the right side, Hoskins takes it himself and quickly 1 away in the 2nd. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. This to 3rd, and it gets by him. Man at first, and next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. There's a strike at the knees. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Hold on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Willy Adames in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. There's a strike. Our plate umpire Freddie Ferguson. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Varsho on the move. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round 2nd, digging for 3rd. The relay, he's safe at 3rd, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Strike one.
0-1.
Popped up. Gets there. He's under it. And there are two down.
Batting seventh.
And now it's William Contreras. Bounce to the left side. Jump throw across his body. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Top half of the third inning. And now for the Jays, James Wood. The line to kick the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And it's strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. 1 out, bases empty. That misses, and it's 1-2. That one down the line, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Byron Buxton. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. That's off the mark, ball 1. Buxton, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick back in 2012. The 1-0. And a good eye there.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Rip, but it curls foul. Man at first, one away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His 17th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And now, C.J. Cron. Out to center. Mitchell drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1.
Varsho.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. That one outside. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again. That one off the mark. 2-2. Right side, Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the rookie third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-2 now. In the air, right side. Buxton sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. This is Bryce Terang. Walked his first time. And takes low for ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Wood makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Fraley stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ernie Clement. Just missed.
That's outside.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
So, man aboard, Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's the second baseman, Will Wagner. Into center. Mitchell hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes a ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Frankie Montas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The wind of the pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Wood in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Bichette, the base runner at first with one out. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A two-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Aaron Civale gives way, and the home run really. New pitcher on now, Frankie Montas.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers in their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Vladdy lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And Guerrero is set down. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one cutting but missing down low. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Fought off foul. Two outs. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The first baseman.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. First pitch misses.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Willie Adames stands in. Right through there for a strike. Yelich on second. Hoskins at first with no outs. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
1-0.
Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the inning. Brewers strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at American Family Field. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
The center fielder,
the right-hander back to work. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball one.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Clips the corner, 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This to third. Fires over to Hoskins. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
The third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. There's the strike.
1-1.
And a strike on the outside edge.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Misses. The count now 2-2. The Jays up big in this one here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And forget it. His second homer of this series. It's 9-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 away. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this.
Turang over to first in time. That ends the frame. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ortiz batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Working down to the zone to start the at bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for
Bichette. They get one. On to Cron. It's a double play. So his plan of attack on the mound worked perfectly right there. Got what he was looking for.
Well, he was determined to get that hitter to take a pass at that pitch, knowing that if he got it on the ground, the defense is really good behind him. They could roll it up, get the double play. They did just that.
Mitchell at the plate now. That's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. That one lifted to left. That gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers.
Ball.
That one misses. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. He swung over top of the curveball. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail it big. It's 9-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. The batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So, man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. He's already homered in this game. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power,
Jr.
but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled. Man at second. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And
that's
downstairs. On its way to the corner, Chourio on the move. 2 down.
The batter.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the first offering is not close. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And
ball
another
outside.
ball. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Jared Koenig.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Two outs. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Fraley going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 1 strike.
Popped in the air, left field. Wood makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Yelich at the dish, 1 for 2. On a line out towards center. Varsho snags it for the 2nd out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Willy Adames digs in now. Adames hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy.
1-1.
And the pitch. We'll say it went.
1-2.
And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. That's hard hit in the line. Makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Joel Payamps getting ready to go. Ashby, the lefty, warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order. Back here in Milwaukee. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Contreras swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz.
I told you, I told you, I told you. She was never down, she just did it cause she owed you. I told you, I told you, I told you. Playing around when it ain't going how we
breaking ball in there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Base knock right field. Around third. Relay throw home. See?
Comes through with the RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. James Genesis Cabrera taking the mound. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Cabrera.
And now, Garrett Mitchell. Fastball for a strike.
Too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Here's a 1-2.
That's the ball down.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho after it. Puts it away for the out. One down. So the lineup flips over. Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Next offering upstairs. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
2-2.
2 on, 1 out. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Men left stranded, but they do push across one. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Eduardo Escobar. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Jump throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Back to the top of the lineup, Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now the lefty. Swung on, belted. Mitchell going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The left fielder, number 29.
Now the left fielder, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
To the right side. To Adames. That's one. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. No runs. So remaining in the game defensively, Eduardo Escobar. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now it's Christian Yelich. In the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yelich.
Now into the game, Addison Barger. He'll play second.
Now playing second base, number 47, Addison Barger.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bichette hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with
Now
the fastball above the zone.
first baseman.
Swing and miss or weak contact.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Just
outside.
missed. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low, 2-0. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Hoskins pushes it foul. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the
Now
hitter
back.
just locked up a little
Not
bit.
shortstop.
Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now back.
Up now for Milwaukee,
right fielder.
Jackson Choria. 1 for 3.
3-0.
That one not close. Ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. Brewers strand. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just
Ball,
off the outside edge. Ball 1. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
2-1.
Missed with a changeup. 3-1. And so the
Ball 4.
lefty
Take your base.
allows the leadoff free pass.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the
right
plate.
fielder.
The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Mitchell pulls that one down, and there's one down.
The batter.
And next
The
for
first
Toronto,
baseman.
C.J. Cron. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout.
Pinch
Making the
running
move
at
at first,
for
and
the
here's the
Blue
pinch runner, Edison
Number
Paulino.
14, Edison Paulino.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good late
0-1.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Bounce to third. Over to Terang.
Go.
1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here at American Family Field. So bottom of the 9th, and out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one's in there, going 1. Swanson, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it, the throw, and they get the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive and stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFDs, pitchers fielding plays.
Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. The Blue Jays up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. That's to third. Just one out remaining for the Brewers. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Number 5, Garrett.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there, and it's gone. His 4th home run of the season. It's 11-3. Bryce Terang now at the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is downstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end it.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And the batter now, Sal Frelick. And that clips the inside corner.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And your final 11-3 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambo. Talk to you soon.
For the Brewers, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance at American Family Field this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.